Hey guys, Woodles here with another quick update, and this one's gonna purely focus on my preparation and packing for Brickworld 2026 in Chicago. So let's go! I was gonna bring 2 or 3 large buildings to the convention, so here's how I decided what to bring. I have a 5x5 space at Brickworld, so I definitely want skyscrapers, so that gets rid of all my big low-rise creations to maximize space. My 1 and 2 Wasabi financial centers, I would consider these two to be my strongest and most attention-grabbing skyscrapers, but too big, too much of a hassle to haul 500 plus miles to Chicago, so these are out. The one Azure is also out, since I already brought it to Brickworld 10 years ago. Would be a nice tribute to bring it back, but I'm trying to limit what I'm bringing. The Zephyr right next to it is also out, since it's not a corner building. These 2 office buildings look cool, but color-wise they look too similar, so they're out. I think 505 Wasabi is a good candidate to bring, since it's a cool look. The colors stand out, and this is the skyscraper that really launched my Instagram profile as a true Lego profile. The High Terrace Tower is also a good candidate. Literally my most liked skyscraper on Instagram with more than 15,000 likes. And the Vibe. The 2.0 rendition is my most recent skyscraper, so let's bring it in. And with that, I decided the 3 skyscrapers I'm bringing. 2 hotels and 1 residential, so I'm definitely going for a comfy downtown feel here. A few things I wanted to complete for the street layout. More traffic lights. These are simple enough. I think I'm gonna need 3, so here we are. Lampposts. I haven't worked on new ones until now, so these are the sturdy version, so Technic frame. I'm gonna need 4 of these. This is the final version of my bus stop that I previewed in the last video. I used some triangle tiles here for the tan portion of the walkway to maneuver around said bus stop. But yeah, this is what it's gonna look like. And lastly, I got 4 of these type of trees. I introduced this several updates ago, and that should complete all the street accessories. Now that I have the streets, I need the vehicles to populate it. Obviously, I have a bunch of cars and trucks to choose from, so let's start. Unless I want a rush hour type of situation, I can only pick a few. I want buses in my layout, so I think I like this normal public bus. It's very popular in YouTube and in Brickworld right now. Also, this hop-on hop-off bus. I like the idea of tourists actually visibly enjoying Wasabi District. Now, for the cars. I think I'm gonna put all of my 2026 new creations. So that's the Audi R8 2nd Gen, Ford F250, Lada Niva, the Mercedes-Benz SLS, and my new Hyundai Palisade. Also, my Sigfig has a handful of vehicles that he's normally in. This time I'll put him in an Escalade. I'm also probably going to include a Mercedes-Benz 190e that I have. Somehow my most popular on YouTube at over 170,000 views at this time and dominating my analytics. I need to put at least 1 food truck in here, so I'm picking the coffee truck. It's crazy how only some of the white parts yellowed aggressively. I'll replace those. These are the cars and trucks I'm definitely putting in, but don't be surprised if 1 or 2 more from this pile show up. And before I forget, minifigs. I will scatter them throughout the layout. Okay, there's a few things I need to do to the bases of a couple of these skyscrapers. Since I'm running a base plate-less layout, I'll need to pry them out. And easily enough, they came off drama-free. I just need to replace the base plate with some regular plates, so here they are. I had to do this for the High Terrace Tower Hotel and the 505 Wasabi. No problems there. For the Vibe Hotel, it's a little bit easier because it didn't go on a base plate to begin with. Alright guys, welcome to my spare room where I have nothing really. We're gonna try to pack the Vibe 2.0 into one of these bins. Now I built the Vibe 2.0 in my new place, so I haven't had a real chance to pack it into one of those totes, but I'm gonna attempt. And there it is. It fits just fine with room to spare. I did have to fold the antenna slash spire. There's a wire running through it, so maybe I need to put some sort of packing material here so it doesn't flop around during the drive. And there's some room to spare over here. We have some smaller items, maybe I can fit it in. And I packed this 8 months ago when I moved, but I don't remember how I did it. I didn't remember this fitting in one tote, so I'll have to do maybe a smaller one in addition. Alright, I think this is how it went. And then I have this small one here. I can fit it into... Let's wait, I need to pack all my skyscrapers first. I got the High Terrace Tower Hotel over here, and I found a problem. I think I left the battery on in one of the floors and it got absolutely cooked, so I need to replace this. Got a new battery pack now, and it works. Now I really wish I took pictures when I packed it, but I didn't even know I'm going to Brickworld this year until like 2 or 3 months ago. But I figured it out before, I'm sure I can figure it out again. And there it is. I've been able to pack it in one tote. It's kind of funny because this is by far my tallest skyscraper out of the 3, but I guess it's shaped well enough so it fits in one tote as opposed to the 505 Wasabi. Now I am worried about this basically disintegrating while driving because it's a 9-hour drive to Chicago. When I moved from my old place to the new place, it was a 15-minute drive, so it wasn't much of a concern. And I do have packing material. I kept those from the move, so they shouldn't rattle around too much. And here's my packing material. I knew I kept these for a reason, so let's get right to it. I'm a little bit worried about the High Terrace Tower Hotel here. It's pretty tightly packed, but there's a lot more modules here. It has a lot of small pieces. So you can see over there, one leaf already broke off, and I don't know where it came from, and there's a plant that fell down there. So I might have to do some inevitable reassembling when I get to Chicago. And you know what? I'm just gonna rearrange the packaging here. These 2 floors here have a lot of greenery and they are prone to popping off easily. So I think I just need it in the upright position to minimize the risk of it just flying all over this box. Alright, I think I went super conservative with the packing here, and what I mean by that is I put a lot more packing and I removed more modules, and I had to remove 3 of them out. I can fit this somewhere else. And like I said, I remember for a fact that I was able to fit this in one tote like I showed you earlier, but I'm just worried about that 9-hour drive. Alright, it's time for me to start packing up the streets. I'm probably gonna need a smaller tote, maybe 2 smaller totes. So I got the traffic lights and the lampposts packed. I have an extra traffic light there. That's a spare. All these bollards are also going in this little bin. This line of plants, they're also gonna go in this little tote. These things are unbelievably, annoyingly fragile, so I know I'm gonna have to spend some time rebuilding these in Chicago. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna include spares here, just so I don't lose them. And also I got a pile of small parts that might pop out whenever, so it's always a good idea to have a few. So got some tiles, plant pieces for the trees. I'm all gonna put it in here. And I'm gonna put extra bollards as well. I think I have space to put the minifigs here as well, so we'll just dump it all in there. I started to pack the road plates, and guys, this is gonna be pretty bad. Since the road plates are now built on 16 by 16 large plates instead of base plates, they just tend to crack a lot. And they're only connected by tiles, so when they crack, the tiles pop out, so that's gonna be troublesome. So I think I'm gonna pack more spare dark bluish gray tiles just in case they pop out and become impossible to find or I lose it. Going to pack my small parts slash spare parts little tote here. And now I got all my cars and my trucks and my top modules at the 505 Wasabi district in this last tote. I think this should be fine as is. I have no issues with my cars shaking a little bit during travel. And I think that's it. All right, here's the final result. I got 3 large totes and 2 medium ones. I think we should be good to go, ready for Brickworld. Hopefully I don't have to do a whole lot of rebuilding when I get to Chicago, and that I did a good enough job of packaging these things. And that is it for this update. If you guys enjoyed this, don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys. Peace.